searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair, but those eyes so bright.
Okay, welcome back for another week of Scheananigans. Kiki and I are back in the studio this week. Lots to catch up on. Today is St. Patrick's Day. I have a slap bracelet left over from Summer's school party.
Love a slap bracelet.
Where I just came from.
Yes. Okay.
So
That's why you're bling greened out. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I gave you my necklace.
Yes, I got the necklace.
I like the Labubu's.
Those are added by Mark. Yes.
Very cute. And I'm obsessed with this hair on you.
Thank you.
It's so fun.
I'm sure there will be people in the comments who tell me how much they hate it, but I'm going to ignore that.
I mean, they hate it because they don't have it.
Yeah.
And I think it's fabulous. I love
fun.
it.
Who doesn't want to be a mermaid every once in a while? Yes.
I was just telling Mark that I want to go back to my mermaid K-tips.
Okay.
And he looked like terrified, like cringing. And I was like, what? It's just for like festival season, my birthday, Mighty Hoopla. It's fun to have long hair to whip around. And he's just like, oh, no. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you just don't know how to style it very well.
Damn. Okay.
I clearly don't know how to style short hair either, hence the headband. That's pretty much what you said.
Oh, my God.
It's not my job to blend it. That's Laura's job.
Okay.
You know, I'm not the one K-tipping my hair.
Yeah.
So now he has me in my head thinking like, should I not do 22 inches? Do I just do mid-length? But like, I'm kind of just over the short hair for a bit. I did it for book tour.
Yeah.
And now I just want to look like a mermaid for a few months.
Yeah. Do what you want to do.
Thank you.
You can always change it back whenever you want.
Exactly. So how was your weekend?
It was good. You know, I've been traveling a lot. I went to Atlanta to visit a friend, and we just had a good girls' weekend. And
nice.
I love Atlanta. Sometimes I'm like, I should just live in Atlanta.
I love Atlanta.
Like the guys I like are there.
Yeah.
Like it's just laid back. I don't know. But then I'm like, I can't imagine not living on a coast.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just kind of a landlocked situation.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you were in Mexico City also, right?
I did go to Mexico City.
How was that? I've never been there.
So I need to go again. The city is amazing and beautiful. I just feel like I need a little more time. And now that I understand what I need to do, which is make a lot of reservations, pick different parts of the city you want to go and explore that part of the city for the day, and then do something else the next day because it's very big. Traffic. You think LA traffic is bad? I have never seen traffic like this.
Really?
Mexico City is insane. So it's just like you get to a place, hang out there all day, go home, try another place. But for a food city, I just expected to have all these great food experiences.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I was in a really bad pattern and I kept hitting bad food places, which is crazy because it's known for its food. So I wanted a redo.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful.
I think I need a Mexico trip soon.
Okay.
Thinking Cancun,
Okay.
Cabo, I don't know, something. But I feel like it's been a minute since I've had a vacation. I'm supposed to go to Hawaii in May, but it's right before London.
I haven't been to Hawaii yet. I want to do Hawaii, but Mexico. I mean, I even got this Mexico is the shit. This is what I bought.
Wait, I love that.
When I went to Lucha Libre. Like I
That's
love this
so
brand.
Cute.
Yeah.
I once went on a first date with a celebrity who I forgot to name in the book.
Okay.
And he picks me up on his motorcycle and takes me to a lucha libre show downtown.
Oh, amazing.
It was so fun.
I love it.
But I did not know what I was signing up for. I had no idea what we were going to. And it ended up being so fun.
No, it's so fun. Like I literally was like, oh my God, like I might move to Mexico and become a lucha libre. What do you become? Like a luchador? Because I loved the women fights way more than the men. It was so good. Yeah.
So good. Did you watch the Oscars?
I did watch the Oscars.
Thoughts?
So I was so excited when Michael B. Jordan won. Like that was all I wanted.
And then you went to In-N-Out?
Yes. Love that. We had our first woman cinematographer. That was awesome.
Yes.
I love that Coogler. I wish he had won for Best Picture, but I love that he won, period. Overall, though, I will say it was like a lackluster award ceremony. I was kind of like, And I thought it was strange that they gave this really long, extensive tribute, as he should, to Rob Reiner. But then I felt like the women just sort of kind of got like a mashup. Like they did it, like it was just weird. I was kind of like, I get Rob Reiner deserves this tribute, but then it's just like the women, Catherine O'Hara, and I just felt like Diane Keaton just sort of like thrown in there. Yeah, so that was weird, but
I didn't get to watch it all because I had my dad's birthday and then my friend Simon's birthday on Sunday. But I did catch my K-pop girlies.
oh my gosh, yes.
Incredible. So happy for them.
And she got cut off though during her
yes,
speech.
that was
which
every
is like,
comment under
yeah,
the post
yeah.
was like, yeah, but you cut them off, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, that was crazy. Because like they
Yes.
were letting some people just ramble on too long.
One thing I'll say I loved during their performance, how, you know, everyone in the crowd had like the light up
Yeah.
sticks or whatever. I wish we could have seen the other viewpoint of like Leonardo DiCaprio and everyone just like
It's
holding up
true.
these light up
Because how do they
sticks.
convince these celebrities to all do that? I was kind of like, wow, okay.
They're like, yo, this is going to win Best Original
Yeah.
Song.
Yeah.
Just
Just do
entertain
it.
us,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm so happy for them,
Yeah.
especially EJ just like learning about her story and getting made fun of for wanting to be in K-pop and getting told no. And then it's like, look at her now, Grammys, Oscars, and all the things.
I love it.
So, so cool. Did you see Kim K's Good as Gold Vanity Fair party look?
I saw the look. It was very brief, but I heard she had blue contacts too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw on Twitter that someone posted it was inspired by my season 5 confessional, where I had like the bluish gray
Okay.
contacts, which that look of mine was inspired by Kylie, which is so funny.
Interesting.
But I got a little chuckle out of that.
That's
I was
hilarious.
like, I'll take it. But that dress, it was so sparkly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that look I loved. Who was your favorite look on the carpet if you had to pick one?
I'm trying to remember what everyone was wearing and who even stood out for me.
Emma Stone looked beautiful.
She always looks good. You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like she's
She's
always
just like
kills it.
timeless.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Just so elegant.
Who else was there? I'm trying to even remember. Like, oh, I don't know. Did I see nipples from the Heated Rivalry guys, or was that at the Vanity Fair party later?
I think that was at the party.
Oh, okay.
I
No.
still need to watch that, by the way.
Okay, get caught up. Well, you know what? You have like
I know.
the new season isn't even coming out, I think, till 2028
Right,
or
so I
something.
have
so you
time.
have plenty of time.
I'll just be
We'll have to do a
behind,
rewatch.
but
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. I swear. There are so many shows on right now
Yeah.
that I can't keep up. There's not enough time in the day.
Yeah.
Have you watched Mormon Wives?
So I just started this morning. I think I
Okay.
got through like episode 4.
Okay, so we're about the same.
Okay.
I think last night I finished 5 going on 6 because yeah,
Okay.
they have 10. They showed the mid-season
Okay.
trailer of what's to come
Okay.
and just pure chaos.
It is.
One thing that was so funny, so Jessie, she had her Boss Babe award from the virtual reality Page 6
Okay.
awards. And I was there because I got the Literary Legend
Okay.
award as well. And when they showed her picture with it, you can see my arm, my string ting,
Oh, God.
and my hair. I was like, oh, I did make it on the
right
season.
There, yes.
And I swear to God, if I have to hear that man's name one more time,
Who with the M?
I don't even want to say it. I'm like, this has got to be
I
the
know.
word of the season.
Yeah.
Drink every time you hear it, and you will be drunk.
Well, so many words this season. Mom talk, dad talk, him. Yes, all of it.
Ugh. Out of DadTok, fave and least fave.
I just am not a fan of dad talk, period. But I will say, okay,
It's a lot of them this season.
there's a lot of them. I just feel like, look, if I was going to go with who is the hottest, I guess I would go with Layla's boyfriend. What is it, Mason?
Mason. Yeah,
Only because he's hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
CrossFit Jesus, as they call him.
Least fave.
I think Jordan. I'm sorry. Like, he's like bothering me because I just feel like he's trying to be like, I created dad talk. And I'm like, no, I don't want to hear about dad talk.
Do you think Jordan is somewhat of a production plant this season?
Oh, interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
You know, it's just like, I guess when you've been on a reality show for as long as I've been, it's you watch them with a different lens, you
Yes.
know? And right as they're getting ready to release the butterflies, he's like, but first,
Yeah.
I have an announcement.
I know.
And then he's like, hey guys, I've got a truth box. And I'm like, it's so obvious to me,
Yeah.
but I don't
think
know
it's
if it's
just
obvious
making-
to the average person watching.
I think we're just so cringed out by it. We're just like, he's like, I made some calls and we got into the villa. I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't make any calls.
You
Like,
just got an offer
Yeah.
from Hulu.
yeah, like stop.
Oh, and I mean, I guess the only bit I'm going to get is just what they talk about on the show because I'm like, I'm not going to watch Vanderpump Villa.
Well, I mean, I don't even know. Like, has that been filmed? I don't even know.
It was filmed.
It was
yeah.
already
It was
done.
literally
Okay.
filmed at the same time.
Okay, all right. So it's going to
Yeah.
be probably started airing right soon. I mean, because they've been talking about it so
Probably.
much. And again, I don't know if I care about these guys going to the villa. Like, I just, okay,
No.
so we set them up. Like, we already know people are going to sleep with Dakota. Like,
Right.
it's just, okay, great.
Speaking of, okay, I want to get into the Dakota
Mhm.
of it all. And I saw you've posted about Taylor, Frankie, Paul, what is going on. It's all over TMZ.
Mhm.
First of all, if you have not been following the story, I'm going to give a quick breakdown of what's been reported this week. So, according to TMZ, production of season 5 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is currently on hold following an incident involving Taylor and her ex, Dakota. People reports that the rest of the cast is refusing to film with her at this time. The Draper, Utah Police Department has confirmed there's an active investigation with allegations being made on both sides. Sources close to Dakota say an argument escalated at his home in late February, allegedly involving physical altercations, all while their son was present. And it's also been claimed Dakota initially contacted police, but later changed his story. And a second incident was reported the following night with visible marks noticed by a friend who then contacted the authorities. On the other hand, sources close to Taylor say Dakota was the primary aggressor during a separate incident in a car. And other production sources dispute that claim, alleging Taylor was physically abusive, and now CPS is reportedly involved. Bottom line, there are conflicting accounts, and this is still an active, developing situation. But now that we're caught up, the whole situation is just heartbreaking. They're saying allegedly she choked him. He had a necklace that she, I don't know, she
ripped
was
off or
Yes.
choked with them. We're hearing.
And I mean, first and foremost, children are involved. You
Yeah.
know, Taylor and Dakota obviously share their son Ever, and Taylor has 2 older children from a previous marriage. Being in a toxic relationship is one thing when it's just adults. You know, James Kennedy and Allie Luber, toxic relationship, adults, no kids involved. That was hard enough,
Yeah.
especially being her friend, just being on the outside, but so closely involved.
Mhm.
So I can't imagine all of these girls being so close with Taylor, having to deal with all of that, and kids
Yeah.
are involved. And I feel like when kids are in the middle of it, I mean, it's a whole other level. It changes everything.
Mhm.
And children aren't just bystanders, they're witnesses.
Yep.
This is one thing that when we were doing all of our private school applications, parent interviews and whatnot, one of the interviews we had, the person said to us, you know, Brock, clearly you're an incredible father. And you know that Summer is always going to look up to you for how she should be treated by a man. Like, she's going to pick up on those things. You know, if he has a temper, she's going to, you know, whatever. And so that was one of the things that when we were in that interview, I was just like, that's a really good point that you're
Mhm.
making. It's so true. You know, that is when you say like you want to date someone like your dad, if you have an amazing dad, it's like you do look up to them for that. So when kids are seeing fights and the tension and the fear, you know, they feel unsafe in their own home. They might not want to be left alone with daddy because daddy always yells.
Mhm.
And it's just so heartbreaking. Like, even if the parents try to protect them,
Yeah.
you know, children pick up on everything. They're
Every
listening.
single
They're
thing.
so smart.
It becomes a part of the core memory. Like,
Yeah.
I remember even I would go over, there were 2 different friends, but their families were chaotic. There was abuse, there was yelling, and I remember I hated spending the night at their house,
Mm-hmm.
but they stick with me, and that wasn't even my family, and I can't even
Yeah.
imagine living in that, and
Oh my
that's the part
gosh.
that's really sticking with me, is that this is the second time that we've heard of allegations of something happening in front of the
Mhm.
children, and allegedly the first time one of the kids got hit with the chair. So
Right.
this is the part that really, really is bothering me, and I do wonder if we're treating this situation so differently than we would with a man, because a man with these sorts of allegations,
Oof.
before we even get to trial, I just
Yeah.
feel like we would be done with him, you know?
Totally.
And I don't feel like they're taking it as seriously because she's this like little demure, tiny little woman.
Yeah. And with the kids, like that's just all I can think about in this, with experiences like this, that can leave long lasting scars, whether it's trust issues, anxiety, just fear around anyone raising their voice and just that trigger response and, confusion about what relationship should look like, what love should look like. And it's heartbreaking because a kid's well-being should always come first and foremost. And when adults let personal conflicts just completely spiral out of control, like it's the children who are paying the highest price.
Absolutely. I mean, I was very curious. I mean, I know you're very close with most of the Mormon cast. Like, have you talked to any of them about this? And
I haven't yet. I was gonna reach out to Jesse last night, but it was late, and I can never remember. Like Utah and Arizona, some change the time or they don't change the time. Are we caught up on the same time right now? Are we an hour?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I was like, I'm going to reach out to her this week and just to check in with her in general. Because I know she's been having a really rough time just online with all of the comments. Everyone just critiquing her looks and her not being happy with her most recent facial things that she's done.
That's hard.
So yeah, I haven't seen them in a minute, but I do want to check in with her.
Yeah.
And also we have The Bachelorette coming up, next week?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's so disappointing for fans who have watched Taylor grow over the past few seasons. She just filmed The Bachelorette. I don't think in any way, shape, or form she was ready to do that. She was at the Oscars. It's like her star has never been brighter. Like she is on top of the world and people are rooting for her. You want to see her win and break the chain of toxic relationships. And I don't think she really found her happily ever after on The Bachelorette.
There is a self-sabotage that lives within her. I think it's unhealed trauma of some sort. Again, I'm not a psychoanalyst. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just saying, as someone who has been in abusive relationships, as someone who has not really felt so good about themselves, I see some of these, signs and just even her behavior. Again, I'm only on episode 4 of the season, just the acting out. We've also seen...
You'll see more in episode 5. And Jessie kind of calls out a lot of the behavior and where it triggers from.
And like we even see her relationship with her parents. Like even when we saw the way they talked about her almost blaming her for getting pregnant and that sort of thing, like you can tell there's just a weird thing happening in that dynamic.
That's not her biological dad.
Oh, it's not.
No. So one more episode and you'll learn more about that.
Interesting. So that's even more. So like at this point, she needs, I don't know if she's in therapy. I don't know if she's in anger management. I don't know if those things were assigned as part of her original allegations. I don't know where we are, but I am curious how this will play out because we know Cinnabon has now pulled, their attachment to The Bachelorette. I mean, when you start losing brands and sponsors, that's sort of the first sign. So where do we go from here? They've put all of their eggs into this basket. People were very excited about this season.
I know.
So is it going to be like a Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Morocco where we never see the season?
Right. So crazy. And just to be on a show with your ex, to be in that same group, the mom talk, the dad talk. It's like, I was so fortunate that whenever I went through a breakup on reality TV, they were off the show.
Yeah.
But, with them, and then he comes to LA on their trip and he's like, well, I'm in DadTok. And it's like, but your girlfriend, your wife, she's not your partner anymore. So why are you here?
Yeah. And it's even weirder because then the guys are like, well, I didn't think I liked Dakota, but I really, really like him. And I just want you to like him. And let's all like him because we want to make DadTok a thing. Because at the end of the day, they all just want to make money, as much money as the women are making. They don't want to have regular jobs. So they're like, let's make, so it's weird. It's a weird dynamic.
No, it really is. I hope they can get their shit together for, the kids' sake. And this season, if we do get to see it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I have to imagine the other women are a little bit concerned because halting on filming, we're in the middle of this temporary halt on filming, right? And so they obviously are wondering how this is going to affect, their season. And so all of it's just, yeah.
And I can't imagine how exhausting it is, I mean, I can't
Yeah, I
imagine
was like, I
because
think you
I have
can.
been. I know how exhausting it is to be friends with someone who is stuck in either an abuse cycle, a toxic relationship, just stuck in that cycle where you're just like, I'm trying to help you. And
Mhm.
even I think it's maybe episode 5, Taylor says, well, I don't want to talk to you because I don't want to hear the right thing. I don't want to hear what I should do.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you go
It's
crazy.
It's such a difference, not to go too far off tangent, but I want you to watch Ladies of London, The New Reign.
See, I've heard this is so good, and I'm just like, I can't add another
You
reality
can-
show to my roster.
You can, and it's so good. But there's this one scene where I think her name is Margot, is talking to Martha. And basically Martha, she's such like a trusting person, but she shouldn't be, because she's had stalkers, she's had crazy people come after her, she's done all these bad things. And she's basically like given her keys to this man she met in the park who was gonna paint her house. And then he doesn't do it. And then Margot's like, you gave him your keys to your house? Like, are you not okay? And then she basically was like, if you do not change your behavior, I'm gonna have to step away from this friendship, because I am not gonna want to have to walk into your house one day
Right.
and find you dead.
Mhm.
You can't do that to me. And so I will back away. And like, you need a friend like that who'll be like, I'm sorry, there's only so much I'm willing to put up
Yeah.
with before I'm not going to let you force me into some weird, imagine
Right.
having to spend the rest of your life because your friend is dead or something bad happened because you not enabled it, but you just kept giving them advice and they didn't take
Yeah.
it. No, it's too much.
No, it's so frustrating. Trust
Yeah.
me, I know. All right, we're gonna take a quick little break, and we'll be right back. Okay, so does the first day of spring feel like a new beginning? Does it make you want to reset and just have a fresh outlook on certain things in your life? Maybe how you're feeling about your body. Because if there is something that you are unhappy about and you want to do something about it, then Weight Watchers could be just the thing for you. Whether you're curious about affordable GLP-1 options or looking for smart nutrition guidance and a supportive community, Weight Watchers gives you the tools to stay on track and reach your weight loss goals. Because spring isn't about starting over. It's about starting fresh with support that keeps up. I think it is so amazing that Weight Watchers has this whole community so you don't feel like you're doing this alone. That can be one of the hardest things when you're starting a new journey, is feeling alone. And Weight Watchers has a full community for you. So you don't have to just do it all on your own. They have digital on-demand workshops designed to fit your schedule and to fit your real life. No matter how busy you are, if you're in traffic, whatever time you have, you can hop into a session like from your kitchen when you're prepping dinner, or listen when you're driving in the car. People who attend 3 workshops a month lose more than twice as much weight as those who go it alone. So take it from Weight Watchers. They have a completely overhauled app experience that's got the support you need to succeed all in one place. And they've supported over 63 million members on health and weight loss journeys. Stop the guesswork and start something that works. Join Weight Watchers Core Plus program for the ultimate weight loss support and better results. Go to weightwatchers.com/goodasgold to get a special offer for our listeners. And that is again, weightwatchers.com/goodasgold for a special offer. Okay, so still kind of sticking on this Bachelorette Mormon Wives talk. I feel like, hindsight is 2020, and ABC, they clearly cast Taylor as the Bachelorette. It was a strategic move.
Yeah.
I felt like the ratings have been slipping. Secret Lives is the biggest show out there. She's the breakout star. On paper, it makes total sense. But watching the season and just seeing how fucking adorable and cute and genuine Miranda is, I feel like that would have been a much stronger choice, and it might have actually worked out, led to a real engagement and a real relationship following the show.
Agreed. Like, I actually do think Miranda is looking for love.
100%.
And Taylor knows that, like, part of her brand is like this unlucky in love character. So actually falling in love and getting out of love is more on brand for her than actually falling and staying in love.
Right.
And again, it's just another part of this toxic cycle. So yeah, like, it would have been a much better move. But as we know, executives tend to never make the right decision.
Clearly. It's like if Miranda was the Bachelorette, it still would have brought that fresh energy. The ratings would have still been great, but maybe less controversy.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like you could argue that there's more story left to tell with someone like Miranda. You know, I feel like she really is looking for someone. And she even says in one of the episodes, she's like, maybe I just need to stop being a hermit and I need to just get out more, because if I don't put myself out there, how am I going to meet someone? It's like, I think she genuinely would have been such a great choice. And I just wonder if ABC is like kicking themselves like, we fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine they're all sitting there. I mean, if I were there, I probably would just do a reshoot a whole season with Miranda.
Scrap
exactly. But, you know, I doubt they will.
Yeah. And also, I mean, Taylor slept with Dakota the night before she leaves for The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
And like a month before. I mean, not saying you can't, you know, I guess do that before you leave, but it's just like your intentions clearly aren't trying to find love and a solid relationship if you're sleeping with your baby daddy the night before you leave.
Yeah.
And what if you got pregnant?
Yeah.
She doesn't believe in birth control.
Exactly. They use sex as a weapon. It's like, again, we see Dakota. He's like, I slept with that girl at Vanderpump Villa. I didn't even enjoy it. I just did it.
I feel bad for that girl. She's already being labeled a hoe, this and that. And he's like, I regret it. It was in the bathroom.
Season hasn't even aired yet.
Poor
and we're
thing.
like, well, damn. And then, of course, Taylor then's like, tell me every detail about what happened. And then she gets turned on. Exactly. They're not well.
Toxic.
Yes.
And I mean, how they pass a psych evaluation?
Well, they haven't taken it yet.
Well, but I mean, to get on The Bachelorette,
well,
like, did they not do one?
I don't know. This one that's going to actually be happening through CPS might be an actual legitimate one. I don't know.
Yeah. Whitney and Jen, we see them starting out on their Dancing with the Stars journey. I love watching this for them because they're living their dreams. Whitney on Broadway right now, just very much following in Ariana's footsteps, but with Mark Ballas coming to Broadway with her.
I saw a headline today that she basically had a record-breaking week. She had the most grossed,
I know.
She's killing it. I mean, she's the winner
so
out of
amazing.
all of this.
Talk about a glow up. No one liked her season 1.
Well, I liked her because she was a good reality star.
Well,
but
and I remember saying, I was like, I mean, based off the edit, sure, not my fave, but there were things I noticed in season 1 in Whitney that I was like, ooh, that's kind of a Scheana move. And I was like, God, no wonder why people find me annoying, because I'm watching it and there were things. And then people were comparing Janet to Whitney. And she's like, is this a good thing? I was like, no, now, totally. Season 1 was not a good thing to be compared to her.
Yeah.
But such a glow up. I mean, to go from the most hated to the most loved. And Demi goes from the fan favorite to now she's quit the show. I don't even know how many times.
And also looks like she has the most solid relationship. Like she was the relationship that everyone talked about so much because of the Tinder stuff and his sexuality. But like, they actually seem like they have the most solid relationship too.
They seem great. And you see at the beginning or at the end of the episodes now, all 8 girls are listed as EPs.
Which is crazy. I mean, and I guess it's in title only. Like, because are they all giving their opinion and input into like the edit? I can't imagine.
I don't know. I don't think they have any say in anything, but still to have your name with a executive producer credit.
Yeah, gotta love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I do find it from Demi's perspective, I'm like, oh, it's just really got a sting. And I have not talked to her about this yet, but it's literally what she was fighting for after season 1 for all of the girls. Let's band together. We're worth more. Like, I get where it went south. And she was like, well, then fuck Jessie. She's out. And like, I didn't agree with that, but I understood where she was coming from and genuinely wanting to fight for everyone. And now she's out and everyone's getting what she wanted all along.
I know. Yeah.
Do we think... What do we think? If you could predict what is going to happen with the rest of season 5, do you think they're just like, Taylor, like, we're good on you right now? Like, this is bad for business? Or are they like, fuck yeah, let's film it all?
I think they want to get back to filming. I do think they probably are being advised to distance themselves from her. Honestly, I think that the executives are sitting there waiting like to see what the next headline TMZ comes out with before they're literally like, what's going to come out next before they make any decisions, which is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So nuts. I mean, I'll be tuning in for any and all of it. Do you know what St. Patrick's Day actually means?
No, I don't. And
Just
I was in
looking at-
Ireland on St. Patrick's Day too, and I still don't know.
So just looking at the Labubus, I feel, and this headband is getting a little tight on my head.
Yeah.
So I came straight from summer school. The room moms, it's me and two other moms. We did a little arts and craft project for them today. We brought the giant marshmallows
Okay.
and a pipe cleaner and Fruit Loops.
Okay.
So you put the Fruit Loops on the pipe cleaner, stick the pipe cleaners in the marshmallows, and make a little rainbow.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, but now that I'm a mom, I feel like it's so fun because you get to experience your childhood like all over again and all of
Mhm.
these things, but through a different lens, obviously. But I swear, my kid, she is so inquisitive. I do not have all the answers. I can't remember what it was yesterday we were talking about in the car. And she was like, but why? And I'm like, well, it was something that like Brock and I maybe disagreed on. And I was like, well, Daddy just like, he doesn't want her to do cheerleading, but it wasn't about that. But it was just something like that. And she's like, but why? And I'm like, I don't know, Summer. You're going to have to ask your dad. Like, but why? I was just like, oh my God, the why. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, are we there yet? Are we
Mhm.
there yet? But so she was asking about St. Patrick's Day. And I'm like, I don't know. Chat, help me
Yeah.
out here. And mind you, I was raised Catholic. I went to Catholic school. So in theory, you know, I should know all of this stuff, but couldn't really remember. I am a little bit Irish, even though right here I have a 4-leaf clover tattoo. It is one that is making the exit from my body.
Okay.
Because when I'm in an open toe, like open kind of shoe, and I've got a nice dress on, then I just have this green clover.
Mhm.
It's tacky.
Yeah.
So it's going to be leaving the body, hopefully.
Okay.
Like, I swear, it looked so faded last week. And this week, I'm like,
It's brighter than ever.
it's really bright. But for those of you who don't know, if you want to tell your kids, St. Patrick's Day, it did start as a religious holiday.
Okay.
It's not just like the party holiday we know it as. When was the last time you went out for St. Patrick's Day?
Last year.
Okay. So I haven't done this in a minute,
Okay.
but tonight, three of my friends from high school are coming out, and I'm like,
Okay.
let's go drink green beer.
Yes.
Let's bar hop.
Mhm.
Like, we're doing the whole
Love
thing.
it.
And I feel like I haven't done that since, I believe it was maybe around season 2.
Okay.
So Instagram had just started, and I posted Happy St. Patty's Day with T's.
Yeah.
Oh, the internet had a field day
Oh.
with me because it's Paddy's
Oh.
with the D. And I'm like, then why is it not Patrick? It's Patrick,
Yeah.
but it's a feminine and a masculine and whatever. I didn't fucking know, but now I know. But St. Patrick, not even Irish.
Okay.
No, he was born in Britain,
Okay.
kidnapped as a teenager, and then brought to Ireland as a slave, which is kind of wild.
Okay.
Eventually escaped, went home, and then later came back to Ireland as a missionary and helped spread Christianity.
Oh.
So that's how he became a patron saint.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
And the whole shamrock thing comes from him supposedly using it to explain the Holy Trinity to the Irish, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had no idea that a shamrock that I've had tattooed on my body for
Yeah.
20 years from a first date is basically a religious symbol.
And then how did we get to the drinking and the corned beef and the cabbage?
That's a great question.
Yeah, who knows?
March 17th is the day he died.
Okay.
I learned that. And it didn't even become like a feast day until like 1,000 years later
Okay.
in like the 1600s.
Oh,
But the big parades, the wearing green, all of that just took off in the US thanks to Irish immigrants.
no.
But yeah, in Ireland, it's a national holiday and a cultural celebration. But here and elsewhere, I mean, let's be honest, it's also kind of turned into an excuse globally to drink, you know, green beer and wear green. And I don't think it's appropriate anymore to pinch people. You probably have to
No.
ask consent.
Yeah, probably.
You're not wearing green. Can I
yeah,
pinch you?
yeah, exactly.
But you always celebrate it.
I not always, but a lot of times. But I will say, like, I ended up in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day, and I didn't know what to expect because I was like, I thought it was kind of just an American thing, but no, they celebrate it. But I will say, even though people have been drinking all day, we were wasted, we were out of our mind. it was still so respectful. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I even went to the parade. It was fun. We drank, had the best corned beef and cabbage I've ever had in my life. But it was like respectful. There wasn't like a bunch of puke in the street. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I didn't drink green beer. I drank a lot of Guinness, you know. But
have you ever been in Chicago on St. Patrick's Day?
No.
So fun. They dye the river green.
Don't they do that in Boston too?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah. But my first performance ever, right after season 1. So season 1 premiered, I think it was like January 7th or whatever, 2013. On March 17th for St. Patrick's Day, I had my first appearance at a club in Chicago called Hydrate. Still there on Halstead in like Boys Town.
Yeah.
And I had like looking back at these photos, I'm like, oh dear God. I don't know if it was like Camila Cabello or someone did like these big bows in her hair around that. Not JoJo Siwa,
Okay.
but it was like someone else.
Okay.
And so I had this like giant green bow and like green tips on my eyelashes. And
Oh
I
my
performed.
God.
It must have been What I Like. I
Yeah.
didn't do Good as Gold yet. But that was like my first appearance ever. And I was
love
on
it.
this huge poster and went out and watched and dyed the river green. And it was so fun. But I feel like since like season 1, 2, I haven't really
done it. All right. You
done
gotta
it.
do it
So I'm
up
doing
tonight.
it tonight.
Do it up tonight.
Yes.
I actually, so I started following all of the Real Housewives of Rhode Island because I got the screeners.
How
Watched
is
them.
it?
Scheana, when I tell you, they're about to be the most popular franchise on Bravo.
Really?
These women, first of all, I can't even believe that they and their spouses agreed to do this because I keep looking at it. And every episode, I'm like, wow.
Who's getting divorced first?
Oh, all of them. I'm like, who's going to jail? Who's getting divorced? This is crazy. But like, it is, I didn't know anything about Rhode Island. It's giving very Jersey. It's like, these accents are crazy. It's so like heavy Italian, just like, and the story, it's wild. But so I started following all of them. A bunch of them had gone out for St. Patrick's Day because they were all in green with their RHORI jackets or whatever. Anyways. Yeah, get on it. Those girls.
Okay.
Wild.
When does that premiere?
I think it's really soon. I think it's the end of March or something like
See,
that.
I've known Ashley I have to call her Ashley I because that's what she was on The Bachelor.
See.
Her and Jared followed their entire love story, all of her cringe, her crying off her eyelashes. And I've always loved her. She is fantastic television. Like her coming back to reality TV. She's the reason I want to watch it.
It's interesting because like I don't even know her from The Bachelor or Bachelorette because I don't watch that. So this is the first time I'm seeing her. And yes, she talks about this history, but I'm like, I don't know anything about her. So I'm kind of like, all right, like she's fun. No, they're all really fun. It's crazy, but I already have my favorites.
Ooh, do you want to tell?
Well, I just think that Joellen is going to be one of the greatest villains ever.
Okay.
But like
I love a villain
in a redeeming way, but like good. And I just love, I can't remember her name right now, but she's Dolores's, because Dolores makes an appearance, Dolores's friend, and she's just fabulous and fun, and I love her. They're just all so fun.
See, and that was going to be the one other reality show that I add to my list.
Add it.
So I don't know that I can do Ladies of London. I have to watch scripted. I need to go with Heated Rivalry. Everyone's telling me I still haven't watched White Lotus. Like, I'm just so behind.
I just feel like get caught up. Ladies of London only has, I think, 3 or 4 episodes out. Binge them. And then I think April 2nd is when Rhode Island Housewives comes out.
Okay.
So you got time to like before that comes out. And you can even let a few build up.
Oh, so much good TV. Southern Hospitality.
So good.
Right?
So good.
I'm so hooked on that. So now it's like that. Summer House is on right now.
Yes.
I think I'm 4 episodes behind on Beverly Hills Housewives.
Yeah.
But Southern Hospitality, Grace Lilly getting arrested again.
Oh my God.
What is Klonopin? Is it like Adderall?
No,
or is it like Xanax?
It's like a downer. I think it's like a it's like a relaxant. It's almost like
a muscle relaxer?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So that's what she had, and she got arrested for that?
I think they tested,
drunk?
and it was, well, I think they tested the happy pills, and I think the happy pills tested out to be Klonopin from what I read.
Isn't that a prescription?
Well, if you have a prescription, then it's a prescription. If you don't have a prescription, it's illegal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Emmy being overheard from the hallway.
Look, Emmy is great reality TV.
Fantastic.
Could I be her friend? I don't. She seems like a mess. Am I going to watch her? Absolutely. Nuts.
Brock invited them over for pasta night when they're in town when we were at BravoCon.
Oh my God.
And because watching the show, I just thought her fiance was just a total douche, you know? And then you meet him in person and it's like, okay, not as bad. But then you watch the first episode this season and I'm like,
I just feel like, he's going to be like doting on her because he's happy with her doing this show and doing the dirty work and he gets to hide behind the scenes. And I don't think that's fair. Like, be by her side and get crucified alongside with her.
Literally. Did you see any Kanye, Megan Fox stuff online?
No, I mean, I didn't even know, is Kanye allowed to have a social media? I thought he got banned from everything.
Heck if I know. And is he going back and like on tour or something?
Not in the U.S. because I don't even think, like, it has to be outside of the United States. Yeah.
Is there another yay?
I mean,
I keep getting notifications from SoFi about like a pre-sale for yay something. And I'm like,
no, well, I don't know who's going to that.
I don't know. But so Kanye had briefly uploaded a couple screenshots to Instagram this week and then, of course, quickly deleted. But the internet is forever. The screenshots exist, you know? So, of course, someone has it before it's taken down. So, in the screenshots, there's a conversation between him and Megan Fox. It starts out with what kind of looks like him sending her several transactions worth thousands of dollars each and shooting his shot. Weird. I don't know. But he's like asking her out and saying he forgot who Kim was after seeing the new pics of Megan. By the way, have you seen those pics?
No.
Oh my God, she looks good. I
mean, she's
just like, she's a little thicker. And like, I mean, that after baby glow, like, I mean, she looks fucking incredible. Like the hottest she's ever looked.
Okay.
And then Megan replies that he's just sending her screenshots, not actual money. He says, and a picture's worth 1,000 words and a girl like you worth 1,000 bitches.
No.
Megan responds, you know I'm married, right? And Kanye then replies, MGK? More like MG gay.
Is he like a 4-year, like, he's literally like a 12-year-old boy. MG gay? Like, really?
He says Transformers is his favorite movie and he needs her on the album. And then his last message is, I've forgotten better songs than your current husband could ever imagine. And that message went green, suggesting Megan had blocked him.
Oh my God.
It's like she called him out and then right after blocked him. I don't know when this exchange actually happened, but we need more of this energy in 2026. You know, just block the shit that does not serve you.
Agreed.
Yeah. So for that, I want to make Megan Fox my flowers of the week, but also to piggyback on last week, Huntrix, my K-pop girlies, for landing not one, but two, both Oscars they were nominated for. Absolutely incredible.
Yes. Love it.
And my Jack's hole for the week, I'm just going to give it to DadTok.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair.
I feel like there's more of them on this season than ever before, and the people don't want it.
Can we have nothing? Can women not have anything without men coming in trying to destroy it? Leave us alone.
I know. Yeah, literally. So that's it for this week. Thank you all for listening. Thank you, Kiki, for joining me in the studio today. Make sure to listen to Kiki weekdays on Radio Andy's Reality Check, and you can find her online at The Talk of Shame. She is where I get all of my news from. If you need to know something going on in the world and you don't want to watch the news, just follow Kiki, because I always love your take on it, you know? And you talk about the things that I want to hear about. I don't want to watch the news all of the time and hear about all the really bad stuff. I need to know, obviously, what's going on in the world, but you're my source for news.
Well, I'm the news you're nosy about.
Exactly. Love it. All right, guys. We will be back next week getting into some more shenanigans. Bye.